church. Leaves all over the place. Got to talk to that properties committee. Put the vacuum away and get out a leaf blower, huh? Oh my goodness. You know, it was just this last week I stopped in over at the church, and quite a moment actually. That pastor, he's a lot like a coach. You must think that he's, what's that guy's name, Molitor or something for the Twins, the way he came up to me and said, "Hey, you're doing a good job. That's a wonderful thing. Well, you just nailed that. Now let's be sure to get this right." And I thought, good grief, man, take a break. Then he said, "You suppose you could talk about the fall?" And I said, "I didn't know that you knew about my fall." I said, "Well, maybe I could. Maybe I could talk about the fall of Adam and Eve. That'd be good, because we know who did that, didn't we? We know who was at fault." Think about it. Or the fall of the Holy Roman Empire. That would be good. I'm not sure I could get it all done in just a few minutes, but well, fall, Pastor said with a little bit of a laugh. He said fall, like fall in, you know, the season fall, like in the autumn of your life. I said, oh. Of course, I should have remembered. The springtime, right? The summer and the fall all come together. Well, I suppose I could talk about fall. It's not all that hard. I know a little bit about it because it happens to be my favorite time of the year. I love fall. You know, it starts to get a little cooler out, and you can walk around in the woods and come out here to be with you, and you look around and the beautiful trees all over the place, those yellow leaves of the birches, you know, they're just so pretty as they out in the woods like that. And you maybe would see a deer, something like that. Or those maples. Oh my goodness. So it's about 30 years ago we planted that maple right in front of the picture window, so that when it became fall, all the glory of those red and orange colors and those leaves would be there. We just enjoy the beauty of the fall. Yeah, fall is that time of year, and it's just kind of glorious and how it all comes about. Well, I had to come out here and talk about fall with you because you kind of taught me everything in my life, all the different seasons of my life. You provided everything I needed, and when I was just a little boy, I got to lay up against the trunk of the tree and enjoy the shade in the springtime and summer. I'd swing in your branches and have joy and having fun. And then, you know, of course, those apples were so delicious. And then the branches for fire, for warmth, and for building a house. And the trunk for that boat that we had. You gave me everything I needed. Everything. Provided. You gave so much of yourself. Well, it reminds me, too, of fall and autumn and how it is that God blesses and nurtures our life of faith in those times. You know, one of the things I think about is how it is that in that time we have the beauty of not only summer and spring and summer, but in the fall, how it comes to us so slowly and so gently. We're enjoying the warmth of summer, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's fall right before us. You know, the thing about fall, there's kind of a couple things to remember. One is that fall is a season of harvest. You look out here in our area of the world, and you look out on the fields, and the corn is beautiful and full ears and ready to be harvested. The soybeans and all the other things of the field. The harvest is ready. You see, if it wasn't for the springtime and the planting of the seeds and the summertime and the growing of that, we wouldn't have the fall time, the harvest. Jesus talks about that when he talks about the planting of seeds and the casting of seeds on the path, and what we're want to be is good soil, so that those seeds will grow. And what's he say? He says 10, 50, and 100-fold. The bounty of the harvest is because of what God does with what we have done. That's pretty incredible. And he talks too about how it is that fall things start to bear fruit. And you got to think of apple trees, don't you? I mean, you look back to the springtime and you have the beautiful blossoms all over the place, and then as things start to grow and the leaves come out and the little apples, and you don't want to eat too early because you get sick and eat those green ones, and then come fall, those delicious apples are ready to be picked. I remember going down on a senior citizen day at the apple orchard. What's that? A stitch. Trying to get all these old codgers up on a hay wagon. That was pretty funny. There was horses, and the horses, you know how horses are, they bolt just a little bit, and the hay wagon went like this, and all the old codgers just fell off the back. I saw the lawyers lining up on that one a mile away. That was amazing. But you get out there, and there's bushel baskets, they've been picking apples, and Harrelsons, Honeycrisp, and all of the different types of apples, and apple pie, and apple turnovers. Oh, man. Jesus talks about that too, where he says, Jesus says, I am the vine, and you are the branches, and your purpose, our purpose is to bear fruit, and to let that word of God grow in us so that it bears fruit, good fruit. Paul reminds us of bearing fruit. Also in the Bible, and it's Paul who talks about it, he talks about the fruits of the Spirit. You remember those? Because in Sunday school, that old Mrs. Hanson, she made us memorize those things. 5 of them, right? Love, joy, peace, kindness, gentleness. Those are the fruits of the Spirit. And you see, they're not what we have, but it's what God has given us in Jesus Christ. Through the Holy Spirit, we have those fruits of the Spirit. And they're not just for us to have in one season of our life, but in all seasons of our life. And we're supposed to live those out by loving others, by having joy of the Lord in our hearts so people see that, and also having that peace which passes all understanding that God gives to us, and being kind and gentle in all we do with others. Those fruits of the Spirit are important, especially if we're thinking about how it is in fall. And then the other thing. This is the one I don't like. Letting go. We sit there and we watch the leaves on the trees, and we don't pay attention. We start to lose them because they start falling down. Cold days and nights start to come, and days aren't as long as they used to be, and the leaves start to drop, and they fall to the ground. A good breeze and the leaf tremors just a bit and falls. And it kind of reminds all of us of our own lives and how it is that we're temporary too. And we're like the leaves in those things, and there is a cycle of life that is a part of it. And in the fall of our life, at least I get reminded of being a human being, and that my life is short, and it is a gift, though, from God. I tell you, you can enjoy the beauty of that time of fall, and know also how temporary it is, and sit back. And old guys do this, We enjoy just sitting back and looking at the tree and those beautiful leaves. Well, I was kind of wondering about what's going to happen next. Because the leaves fall and they get on the ground, and pretty soon the tree is bare. We're reminded of the end of things. But I'm reminded with the psalm. What's that psalm? Psalm 23. Do you remember that? The Lord is my shepherd. what's the next part? I shall not want. Huh? That in all the seasons of our life, God provides for our every need, just like my friend the tree. That I shall not want for these things, because the Lord is like a shepherd to me. He leads me beside still waters. He makes me lie down in green meadows, and He restores my soul. So when I start to get down about the fall, maybe, and about some of the sadness that you see, I have to remember the joy as well, that God restores my soul. I tell you, nothing more fun than raking leaves, though. Oh, yeah. You rake them in a nice, great big pile. Remember doing that? And then fancy people nowadays, they use leaf blowers and stuff like that. But we raked them in a big pile, and then you'd go running and jump in them. And then the leaves would go all over the place. What joy in God's creation. Then we have a little bonfire outside, a little cocoa. Fall is a beautiful time. You should enjoy it. Give thanks to God for all He provides. I better go home. Gotta take my pill. Did I say pill? I meant pills. Good grief, there's a whole box of them above that one.